Carolwater Sports here with Chris Van Eerden and Julian
Chua.
here at the Wild Card West. Obviously, I'm sure you're a popular guy. You're getting a lot of interviews. Both of you guys, I see you guys a lot doing interviews. First, you know, the video came out last week. The clip finally came out of Mal. What were your initial thoughts on it? As far as like
It kind of gave me a heads up of what I can expect from the footage coming out, and that was that Paulie was in control for most of the first part of the sparring session, and he made it very clear to me that, you know what, Chris, I'm out of shape. I'm not in the training. I'm not in fight. I'm a retired fighter, and fitness took over in the second part. And yes, he did beat me up in the second part from round 8 to 12. He landed the most better shots. He said, and I still remember, I said, Paulie, the next thing you're gonna see is them releasing edited footage. And he said, I doubt it, bro, but that's why I made it very clear to them that they should release everything if it's happening. Looking at the footage, I didn't see anything that impressed me besides that counter left hand that Conor caught him with. That's Conor's best punch. It did land it solid. And then the going down of Paulie, to me it looked like being off balance. You can clearly see the hand on Paulie's head pushing him down. You can clearly see it. I don't believe Paulie was hurt, because the referee, my focus was on the ref, Joe Cortez, at that moment, and immediately you can see he jumped forward initially that it was a slip, it wasn't a knockdown. Then at the actual clip coming out, I wasn't surprised. I was like, I knew it. I was like, they did this to me. I said, I knew it. I expected this. But for me, it was more of, I wish they would have respected Paulie more for the fact that Paulie went there after everything that happened with me and Conor. Paulie's still going there to help this guy. And actually, listening to interviews before the clip came out, Paulie was actually praising Conor and told everyone, you know what, this guy might, you know, he was really in Connor's corner.
He was playing the
yes, and then being done so bad, to me that was disappointing. I was like, man, you know what, doing it to me is okay, but doing it to Paulie, should have shown a little bit more respect.
What were your thoughts, Julian, as far as the, you know, it's kind of like an unwritten rule that, you know, sparring footage shouldn't be kind of released like that?
Well, you know, with the sparring footage not being released, I think that Paulie should have known that they were going to do that. I mean, like, they flew him out. They said, all right, you're doing 12 rounds. If you agree you're going to do this, at least get ready for it, even a little bit, you know? I think that I honestly don't believe that Conor, I mean, it is fucked up, but at the same time, Paulie was talking a lot about him before, so why wouldn't Conor do that back to him, you know? Now, if we're talking, that's all the semantics about what happened, but for what really happened, yeah, it was a very good left hand that he caught Paulie with. But look, a retired, older, out of shape, former world champion who's a good fighter, that was not on the same level as Floyd, even when he was in his prime. But still, when you can land a kind of shot like that on a guy who is tired. Conor's, I mean, that was a really good left hand, but I guarantee you that wasn't early. That wasn't like in the first couple of rounds. That was definitely when he was fatigued.
He made it clear. He made it clear that was around 11 that he caught with the left hand, and going down was around 12. So it was 2 different rounds even.
And going down, if they ever release that footage, all these people who are like all on Conor McGregor's are gonna see. They probably will never release it, but you'll see Joe Cortez, I guarantee, will say no knockdown, because it was not a knockdown. You put your hand on the back of somebody's head, you throw a little shot like that. It's not a knockdown. I'm talking about legitimate knockdown, like as in like boom, he couldn't help but fall, like, because he got hurt. Paulie, I wouldn't even call it a push. It was like a lean on the back of the head, off balance. I'm gonna roll and I'm off balance.